Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to AIC Stadium for the finals of the 2026 Australian Indoor Cricket Championships. I'm Cameron Walter and I begin this morning by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we will compete today. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and I extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you the Under-22 Women's Grand Final between New South Wales and Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate both our grand finalists. I'd like to introduce first the umpire standing in the final, Christian O'Neill. And introducing the challengers, led out by their captain, Ella Fernley, Queensland. And the defending champions, led out by their captain, Cynthia Coghlan, New South Wales. Now, on behalf of everyone here in the venue and watching at home, best wishes and good luck to both sides. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here in the venue, if you are able, please be upstanding. It's time for the Australian National Anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AIC Stadium. It's time for the Under-22 Women's Grand Final for 2026. If you've just tuned in, I'm Cameron Walter. Joining me this morning is Stephen Mogg, and it's New South Wales up against Queensland in what promises to be blockbuster indoor cricket to close out the Under-22 Women's Division here at Indoor Cricket's National Championships. I'll take you through the two team lineups that will contest today's final, starting with Queensland, the challengers. Their captain is Ella Fernley. With her is Kiana Dunn, Lauren Patterson, Caitlin Lutby, Jessica Kremen, Tamika Wilson, Maddie Willoughby and Phoebe Smith. The New South Wales side, the defending champions, their captain is Cynthia Coghlan. With her, Krista Stathis, Becky Olifson, Emily Aitken, Jess Robertson, Tyra Cooper, Liz Buckley and Grace Pooley. The umpire for the match is Christian O'Neill and Stephen Mogg. These two sides have enjoyed some brilliant clashes over the years, and I expect that today will be nothing short of the same.
Yeah, they have. They've had a really good rivalry over the last couple of years, and look, going to be a great game. And the key here is both of these teams, they've put so much hard work in over the last couple of months. They do it all for this occasion and play the grand final of the national title. It's going to be an excellent game of cricket, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming.
You and me both, Moggy. Let's have a look at the path to the final for these two sides. New South Wales, as I said, are the defending champions. They finished on top of the table with 7 wins. 7 wins from their 8 matches. Queensland finished third with 5 wins and 1 against Victoria in the prelim final and won their way through to today's grand final. Having a look at the head-to-head matchups. They've played each other twice this tournament. New South Wales, in their first encounter, batted first, posted 121. Queensland in response managed 79. The second game, Queensland batted first, posted 77. Then New South Wales chased it down with ease, 125. So that suggests that New South Wales, well, quite deservedly come into this match as favourites. But grand finals, you never know what can happen. New South Wales' last game, they actually lost to Western Australia in the round robin game. So a big upset. So there is a chink in the armour, Monty.
Oh, there is, and that's the thing. Like every team's beatable out here. I mean, for me, probably New South Wales really do come into this game as favourites, just for the history of this week and the last couple of years. I'm sure Tony Van den Elsen will give some updates and some numbers, but I believe the majority of this New South Wales team is from last year. I think there's only been one change, and for Queensland there's only 3 from last year. So yeah, it's a fair changeover of people, but we're about to get underway with Phoebe Smith taking the first ball.
And here's Ella Harvey, and we're underway. Starts with a loosener, no ball.
Yeah, not the start you want to get, but it's obviously a pretty nervous occasion for many of these, especially with some of those people that play in their first national grand final. It is a big day.
I beg your pardon, it's Phoebe Smith, the scoreboard showing number 3 from last year. Phoebe Smith gets us back underway, starts with another wide.
Needs a little bit of a settler now. It's obviously a pretty nervous little occasion. We'll start to see the crowd swell a bit today with the junior teams coming in. No ball too high. Needs to probably reset, take a little breath. And she gets it right, does bowl really well. But yeah, this New South Wales team's been great all week. And really set the benchmark for this competition. Short length ball.
And the first run from the bat to Chris Stathis. A single in the front court. That'll bring Becky Olofsson on strike to face her first ball. Finds the 3 net, and indeed the back net, and an extra run. The cheek of it.
Yeah.
A 5 off the first delivery. What a shot.
Yeah, it's an excellent shot, and just really good smart running as well. Notice that the ball went to the back corner. Stole an extra run. Wide, and pushed into the corner for 2.
Didn't get caught the keeper's net, so it's a single to close out the over. 13 runs from it. A great start there for New South Wales here in the national final.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better start, can you? Like a couple of looseners there from the bowler and put the ball away, and 13 runs is a really good start. So new bowler for Queensland will be Maddie Willoughby.
Maddie Willoughby to bowl the second over. Olofsson on strike after that great start. It's a leg side. There's a couple of those creeping in early. That's the 4th already.
Yeah, that's probably the nerves coming in on a big occasion.
Another couple of runs pushed through points. The field set up, there's plenty of room over there, and Olofsson's helped herself a couple of times. No run.
There's a nice shot. Quite changing the field, putting 2 on the leg side now.
They've already raced to 20 with a ball to come. Just shows the batting strength of this New South Wales lineup. Last ball here for Willoughby. And Stathis grabs 2 to close it out. Another good over, 9 runs from it. New South Wales on the charge here early in the under-22 women's national final.
Yeah, it's a really good start. Haven't taken a great deal of risk. The bowling's just been a little bit off for Queensland. Caitlin Lutby, the new bowler for Queensland. Gets them through pretty quick.
Full toss, played into the onside net, the front court for 2.
Another change to the field, just putting 2 on the leg side again.
Played through that field, in the gap, flat and into the net for 2. Good toss again, driven. Another 2 runs to Stathis. Building nicely here, New South Wales. Plenty of room over there on the offside. Got to be deliberate with this 2-person setup in the front court. Means you've got to be right on the money with your bowling if you're going to bring that field into play.
Oh, almost straight through.
Yeah. It's on sort of middling off.
Yeah, you're right. If you set that sort of leg side flat, you have to bowl into it. They are relatively decent sized courts here, so if you dismiss the field, there's plenty of runs on offer.
Second ball, the score will have to change. Oh, look at that. Lutby comes up with a wicket. New South Wales are looking rock solid. And just the last 2 balls, it was a play and miss. And you see there, Stathis looking to play across the line, down to backward square leg, pays the price, the first wicket falls.
Yeah, that was the key. Just did play across the line there. It was really good bowling by Lutby. It's nice and straight, nice and full, asking plenty of questions.
That brings the score back to 25. New South Wales still looking at a 30-plus opening partnership here with the final over coming up. Lauren Patterson will bowl it. That's a great shot. Misfielded into the net for 2. Olivson waiting on that ball really well.
Yeah, just bowls nice and off spinners. Nice and straight, gets the areas pretty well.
Short and wide, put away for 2 by Stathis.
New South Wales is looking to push through here, build a score.
Kept off the net to a single. 3 balls remain in the partnership. They've just brought up to 30.
Yeah, really good result in the field there. Did have to work pretty hard. A little bit of a ping pong with the ball floating around.
Into the field. It should be out. It will be. Didn't need to do that. That's what the front court field is set for. You hit it straight to a fielder. He cannot run. Took off. And that's what they say in the classics. It's a barbecue.
Yes, it is.
So another wicket down, back to 25. New South Wales have looked dominant, perhaps with the exception of 3 deliveries. 2 of them were wickets.
Well, that's right, yeah. That's the last thing that New South Wales wanted.
That's the last thing Queensland want to follow up a wicket with a wide. It's the last over the pair, so they have the option of having the ball rebowled, and of course they take it and keep the runs. Oh, Stappis slipped over. Jeez.
Not sure what happened there. It just looks like she stuttered a little on the run.
Got back up quickly. Got into the crease. No harm, no foul. Ball to come. Couple of runs from the last delivery. They still post 30 plus. That just shows how strong they were. Lost 2 wickets and got 31. But still a rock solid start there for New South Wales here in the under-22 women's national final. If you're just tuning in, folks, and I'm Cameron Walter alongside Stephen Mogg. It's great to be with you this morning for grand final day here at the 2026 Australian Indoor Cricket Championships. This is the first of 4 finals coming your way live from Casey Stadium as Cynthia Coghlan and Liz Buckley take to the court for New South Wales. They'd be pretty happy with that start.
Yeah, look, I think they will be. I think the problem with Queensland is they just didn't get enough balls in the right area. They didn't create enough pressure. They didn't create enough opportunities. And it was just a little bit too easy for New South Wales. I think Queensland pretty lucky to get a couple of wickets in the end just to keep that score in check. It could have quite easily been a 40 plus.
Caitlin Lutfi to bowl her second over. Will be bowled out by the 5th. Got ball to start. It'll be second ball immediately.
Yeah, created a wicket in the first wicket for the Queenslanders in their first over. It's a pretty strong pair for New South Wales.
Couple of runs through square leg. And Coghlan is away. The New South Wales captain. White.
Yeah, these extras are really hurting Queensland. It's just easy runs. Really need to make New South Wales earn every single run.
That's a good shot for the first runs off the bat for Buckley.
Yeah, it'd be a nice settler for her, that's for sure. Played that really well.
Great to hand, no run, good reaction there from New South Wales. Good fielding for Queensland.
Creates another second ball opportunity now.
Chance at the top. A bit of work from Wilson, but Coghlan is always going to make that.
Yeah, well run.
Brings the over to an end. Good start, but a good contest as well. 7 runs from it. And we're into the second pair here in the final. Just want to go back to the head-to-head, as I always like to do. Queensland lost both those games, but interested in what they scored, 79 and 77. So both times they've only managed the high 70s. So New South Wales will feel like they can get to 3 figures and in a box seat here. Queensland, by contrast, will be desperate to keep them to as low a total as they can. Oh, that's out. A great bit of work. The first ball from Matty Willoughby. Queensland doing the job in the field. Let's have a look at the replay. It's a little bit of a juggle, but a good recovery and a direct hit. Catches Coghlan short of her crease and the first wicket in this second pair.
Yeah, good bit of fielding, good presence of mind. So second efforts that quite often create those opportunities. Good fielding by Wilson.
Buckley finds 2. Back with a square.
There's no clock anyway. Sorry? Oh, the necklace? Yeah, take it off, please.
Just slight delay. Looks like perhaps some jewellery needing to be taken off. Well picked up by the umpire.
Hey, walk away. You don't need to talk to her.
I wonder whether or not Cynthia Coughlin's been wearing that all tournament and it's just been picked up at the final. That happens. It happens.
Yeah, and possibly. Or the other option is, like grand final day is such a nervy day. There's so much going on. You've got the national anthem. There's probably longer team meetings, all those sort of things. So she may have just forgot as well.
Play's ready. Play. Inside.
Once again, an extra. Not a few of these so far.
They're really hurting Queensland at the moment. There's far too many free runs because of them.
Width used by Coughlin to grab a single. Chance. Oh, spilled everywhere. And New South Wales get away with a run in the end.
Yeah, the ball pinged around all sorts of different directions there. Only the 1 run coming from it. Could have been an opportunity too.
Good bit of fielding to keep that off the net. There's a single to close out the over. Just 2 runs from it with that wicket. And again, good contest unfolding here between bat and ball. And folks, every now and then on the coverage, you'll see a new scoreboard. There it is there, with a little bit more detail and information for you. It's brand new. Apex Sports Media working on this overnight. Evie doing a great job, and we'll just give it a run throughout the match and see how it goes. But great information and detail there as you watch this match. Here's the Queensland captain, Ella Fernley, bowling to her opposite number. A good bit of fielding off her own bowling again, keeps it to a single.
Yeah, there's been a couple of really good fielding moments in the last couple of overs from Queensland, and those sort of moments are inspirational, can really lift your team. New South Wales batting really well, playing some good shots.
Leg side.
It's too many extras creeping in here for Queensland.
I'd say probably half the runs almost have come from extras at this stage.
Two through backward points for Buckley.
Half opportunity up the front. A couple of runs. It's been a good over so far for New South Wales.
Drop there from Buckley, another 2.
And firmly just bowled little leg cutters. They respond pretty well off these newer decks.
Oh, worth a shout. Dive from Buckley made good at ground, brings the over to an end. It's a good one there for the New South Wales cause, recovering from that, I guess you could describe it as a hiccup in the previous over. 10 runs from that over. An over to come, 50 on the board. Still well placed, the New South Wales side. Again, draw your attention to the round robin games. Queensland managing scores in the high 70s. Every run above that is pressure on Queensland. For a New South Wales side batting first. Kiana Dunn is going to bowl the 8th. Sure what Coglin's gesturing about, but
Yeah, I think she's asking if it was no ball too high, but he's well below the waist.
yeah, they're comfortable too. So second ball opportunity here. This rule replacing the old third ball rule. The score must change. Beaten and out. Key wicket late in the pair. They're back into the teens now. Queensland staying in this contest. They might be the underdogs here in the final, but they're up for the fight, Moggy.
They certainly are. I just like that the keeper Lauren Patterson, as she's taken that and gloved it. Just let the batter know that she was stumped there. A little bit of feeling. It's always good, Queensland versus New South Wales.
Oh, it's 2 in 2 balls. It's played on. Buckley throwing the hands at it. Plenty of width there on offer. Feet not across to the ball. Opened up the gate, chopped on. And all of a sudden, great deal of pressure now on New South Wales.
That's a massive couple of balls at the moment. That's really taken the sting out of New South Wales batting pair.
Oh, it's a trick! Kiana Dunn comes up with the goods for Queensland, and they are pumped, on fire, and back to single digits this second pair. Who would have thought?
That's amazing turnaround. 3 balls has really changed this game, hasn't it? What was looking like they were 50 coming into the start of this over. And now back to 37. There's always moments in a game that can really impact the result. Have we just seen the key moment in this game? A hat-trick, 3 wickets and 3 balls.
Final ball of the partnership. Buckley finds the net and gets 2, but damage done. A ripping over there from Kiana Dunn. Created a second ball opportunity, beat the bat. 2 castles for a hat-trick. That's incredible bowling and a crucial time for a team as well. Queensland with all the momentum heading now into the back half of this opening innings.
Yeah, that was an amazing over. Really got the girls up for Queensland as well. It's put New South Wales under pressure. Not only that pair, but also this next pair coming in too. Like they were probably cruising, 4 or 5 balls ago. They're going, oh, we're on 50 plus, this is easy. Now the pressure's right on.
Sure is. Jess Robertson and Tyra Cooper at the crease now. New South Wales comfortably scored 100 plus against Queensland in their 2 encounters. So that's some distance away now.
Look, it is, but there's still some quality in this New South Wales batting lineup as well.
Oh, for sure.
So, these next 2 pairs can quite easily hit 30 and get to that score of 100 as well. But we talked about it yesterday, like sometimes those previous results can be misleading. We talk about the top 8 players for each state. Obviously, when it comes to finals time, barring no injuries, there usually is the top 8. So
here's Jessica Kremen to get us back underway.
that's a lovely shot. Yeah. Nice way to settle the nerves.
Short and bit of width. Robertson helps herself. Driven to hands, no run for Cooper's first delivery. Wide on second ball. And a run as well.
Might have been an opportunity at the top end.
Just needed to glove it.
Turned a fair bit. Does make it a little bit hard, especially going behind the player.
Yep.
It's up, chip shot, fall safe, good old up down.
Yeah, one of my favourite shots. Yeah, just fell into the gap. Sometimes you just got to ride your luck a little bit in these big games.
Use of the feet, driven straight to Fernley, a chance at both ends, but a little juggle gave New South Wales the time they needed. That completes the over 11 runs from it. So a good start to this third pair for New South Wales. Do have a bit of intel from Tony Vander Nelson, who's been helping us out with some stats throughout the coverage. So 22 women's have featured Queensland in the final since 2013. So they've been in the final for 14 years. It's incredible, 14 in a row. There's only 3 in the Queensland side that have played before. A number of them have played in the 18s division though. Here's Tamika Wilson. The 3 that have played before: Ella Fernley, Lauren Patterson and Tamika Wilson. And then more or less the rest of the squad have played 18s. In New South Wales, there's only 1 player that didn't play last year, and that's Jess Robertson, currently the non-strikers end.
Yep.
So that's incredible that they've got that continuity. Called through. Good call from Robertson.
Shorter boards. Almost come down and hit the stumps on the second ball. And like we note that New South Wales doesn't have an open ladies team, but this 22s team has been together for a fair while and they've played some really good cricket, so hopefully they all transition into that opens age group in the next couple of years.
If this cohort stays together in that open women's age group, they'll be genuine title contenders.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like even right now, you could put this team into that competition and would, there's a couple of really good teams in that comp, but they'd really give it a mix.
Yeah, I agree. Plenty of width. Doesn't find the net though, a single to Cooper. Comfortable 2 to Robertson.
It's been a little short, unfortunately, Wilson. Making it a little bit too easy for New South Wales, and they're building a score nicely after that second pair got themselves in a little bit of trouble, the back end of that skin. Setting 3 on the offside now.
Oh, it's fallen into a crowded offside court. It's safe in the end, 1 run. So 8 runs off the over. Wasn't the prettiest over from a New South Wales perspective, but they'll bank 8 runs any day.
Yeah, they will. And there's been a couple of balls that have been sort of high and dropped down into some gaps at the moment. They could easily fall to hand.
So you see on your screen there, 18 runs worth of extras. That extra is listed at the top there as the number of occurrences, so 18 runs worth. And look at that, 6 second ball opportunities. Great stats available for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's Lauren Patterson. Chips over the 3 line, Ella Fernley.
Another up down.
Yep, another 3.
Yeah, that's just way too many extras, isn't it?
into the feet. Finds the net. It was a flat shot, but effective. Another couple of runs. Oh, it's spilled. It doesn't make the net. Desperation from Willoughby protects it, but they got through for a single.
Good presence of mind there by the batters. Noticed that the ball wasn't fielded cleanly. Take the extra run.
That's a great shot. Robertson using her feet, getting into great position to turn that into a nice half volley and smack it into the net.
That's an amazing shot, isn't it? Really well played. So Robinson was the player that didn't play last year, wasn't he?
Correct, yeah.
It's a handy addition to this New South Wales team.
Played 18s though, yep. Final ball, Patterson over. Again, Robertson using her feet. Hit straight to Fernley. Took it cleanly but off balance, so couldn't dispose of the ball, but another great over, 12 runs. So the 8th over saw Queensland take a hat-trick. That great over from Kiana Dunn. Take all the momentum away from New South Wales, and then these two walk out. Cool as a cucumber. Yeah, some of the shots haven't been the prettiest in the world, but look where they are. 31 with an over to come, putting New South Wales back on track here for a 100-plus score.
Yep.
Great, cool, calm, collected batting.
Yeah, a few sort of loose shots, but there have been some really good shots at the same time. Robinson's played some cracking shots. Using her feet well too.
Yeah.
And what I like about that when she's using her feet is not trying to overhit it, still playing good cricket shots.
Here's Ella Fernley. Well weighted, this will be out. Yep. Wilson had all the time in the world. It was a run that New South Wales did not need to take. And that's probably, it hasn't cost them a wicket until now, but they probably have demonstrated that they're running on contact and creating opportunities like that for Queensland. Tamika Wilson not missing out.
Yeah, there's a couple of good run-outs too for her on that leg side line. Really stops her momentum. Now, can Queensland capitalise on that and get another couple of wickets in this last over? What that'll do is also put the next batting pair under pressure.
Ooh, chance again. Robertson was backing up. Now they're going to run on the overthrow. Good presence of mind.
It's all happening out here. It's good awareness by New South Wales as well to be able to take that extra run. Saves getting on a second ball, and that is crucial.
Into the field, it should be out. Oh, it was a great bit of work. Is that done down there again?
Yeah.
And just didn't get it back to the keeper. Second ball opportunity. Let's call it a no ball off the pitch.
I'd like to see the replay on that one.
Probably fair enough. I mean, all it's got to do is touch some of the green.
Yeah, probably didn't get the best angle on the replay.
Anyway, handy 4 runs there from that delivery. Full and wide, played and missed. With another second ball opportunity now with 2 to come in this third batting pair. Back into the 30s, having lost the wicket off the first ball of this over. Oh, straight through. The Queensland skipper does the job, comes up with another wicket for the Queensland side. Once again, New South Wales rebuilding. Once again, they lose a wicket. Back to 65 now. It's a great contest, folks.
It is 4th over and skins at the moment, are really hurting New South Wales. 3 wickets in the 8th over. Now 2 so far with 1 ball to come in this 12th over. And we talked about it yesterday. It's about building for that next pair, isn't it?
Absolutely. This over belongs to that last batting pair. Is firmly to Cooper. Full and wide again, played and missed. And flirt with a run. Oh, Robertson was in deep trouble there. And I tell you what else was leaving a crease before the umpire had called over then. That's, you'd want to be watching that. Queensland not hip to what was happening, but it's in the past now. 26 for the third partnership. A late fight back there from Queensland, keeping this contest well and truly alive. 65 on the board with 4 overs remaining. It's Grace Pooley and Emily Aitken at the crease now for New South Wales to close out the innings here in the under-22 women's national final.
Yeah, another really strong pair for New South Wales too. And I've said that about every pair. They just have some batting depth through all 4 pairs. But I think at this stage, both teams will be fairly happy. You know, like if New South Wales can hit 30 odd here, pushing them very close to that score of 100, Queensland can keep this pair to 20 to 85. I think it's going to be game on.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Big 4 overs coming up, folks. Hope you are enjoying the coverage. We're live from Casey Stadium. Here's Tamika Wilson to get us back underway. Grace Pooley on strike. A single to start. Grace Pooley, the incumbent captain of the Australian 22 side, world champion side. Number of players in New South Wales featuring that side.
Oh. Water ball again. Could have gone anywhere, that one. Bit of length.
Yeah, pushed into the gap, and Emily Aitken on second ball finds her first runs.
Good length there. Pooley's a really solid bat too.
I'm just looking to play that one across the line though, creating a second ball opportunity here. Again, this replaces the third ball rule. After every dot, second ball, and the batting side has to change the score or they're out. It's a no ball and a good response from New South Wales. I like the fact that the umpire called that nice and early, and we often see batting sides run despite it being an extra. That didn't happen. That was good match awareness there from New South Wales.
It was just a slight rule difference between indoor and outdoor. You just have to touch the line in indoor.
And that's literally, that brings the over to an end. 5 runs from it. They'll start the next over on second ball. That rule exists because of where the umpire is. So in outdoor cricket, the umpire's behind the bowler. It's easier to tell if they don't have something grounded behind the line. In indoor cricket, the umpire's in front of the bowler. So it's easier to tell if they're touching the line. So that's the reason for that rule.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the rules that junior cricketers that cross over a lot between indoor and outdoor cricket struggle with a little bit initially until they can understand the rule.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things that in time, I mean, we're probably not there yet, but we can just use technology, even in in-house competitions, and change the rule. Jessica Kremen bowling over number 14.
There's a second ball, just a little bit too wide. Let's generally bring the ball into the right-hand batters.
Oh, it's popped up off the deck and then off the bat. Full safe, no run.
Good bowling. Really kicked up that one. It's taken gloves.
Off the gloves, yeah.
Second ball.
Use of the feet. Not full contact, but enough to get through for a run and see off second ball.
That's the thing, if you come down the wicket, you have to make contact. Wasn't the cleanest shot by Pooley. Results in a run.
Through the gap, chance at the top. Aitken home for 2. It's a run through backward points.
Game's really tight at the moment. Who's going to break it open? Good bit of fielding by Lutvi on the line. Probably saved 3, possibly 4 runs with that effort.
And what's more, has created a second ball opportunity now for the start of the 15th. So those dots are important. And these two, well, they haven't lost a wicket, but they are only on 10s, not scoring very freely at the moment. Good pressure from Queensland. And it's going to be Phoebe Smith to bowl, despite the fact the scoreboard says Ella Harvey. I'll go in and fix that for our friend.
Ella Harvey is now playing opens for Queensland. Nothing overs. Phoebe's first over was a little nervy. She could toss us a few extras. Let's see if she gets it right here. Better. Just around the corner, wait for the umpire. It's for the single, so it's taking the keeper's net. Gordon just paddled around the corner for 2. Here's a better over for Smith at this stage.
Oh, got away with that one, I think. Yeah. Pretty wide to
that
me.
on the replay.
Yeah. So, big decision there. It's going to be second ball now. And look at that. It's led to a wicket. New South Wales have every right to feel aggrieved by that. But either way, Queensland have executed well here. That ball certainly was fair. And a great bit of keeping.
I think that'll do Phoebe's confidence a world of good as well. She does bowl well when she gets it right. Just that first over. She bowled the first over of the game. And you could just see the nerves probably got to a little bit. Big occasion. Grand finals at Nationals.
Oh, it's a great response from Grace Pooley. They're down and up 3 on the onside, the backcourt. They'll need that settler after the wicket.
It was a lovely shot, wasn't it?
That one is well and truly wide, brings you over to an end. 3 runs from it, but a good one there for Queensland. And, well, 1 over to come.
I think that one was a little closer, actually, than the one that was given a no wide earlier. Maybe the square up.
Maybe. Dunn the destroyer, bowling the last over.
Queensland would love the same result, wouldn't they? Another hat-trick.
Yeah.
New South Wales 78, a little below what they'd like.
Well, again, they've consistently scored 100 plus even against this Queensland outfit. Queensland giving themselves every chance here as the underdogs. Final over of the first innings. Kept out by Pooley. Second ball immediately, so enormous pressure on this ball.
Little moments in the game. This is an important one, this delivery.
Oh, Dunn does it again, the destroyer, her 3rd wicket. And it is all Queensland at the moment. Cashing in on second ball.
How well she bowled. Just really aggressive on the stumps, just attacks the stumps, makes the batter make a play, and in that case, Dunn straight through. Again, Pooley is such a quality bat. It's an important wicket. Big moment in the game, that one.
Oh, chance, needs to hit. Probably went to the wrong ends.
Yeah, I think so. Just put a little off balance to go back to the keeper. It's an opportunity to grab the ball, turn, bit of momentum coming back this way. Just the 1 run's the result.
3 balls remain. Driven, no run. Second ball again.
How good's done been?
Gets through for a single on second ball.
Really good bit of fielding. It's those little things like that that make a big difference. There's been some really quality moments in Queensland's fielding innings so far. 1 ball left.
Fended through the front court on the offside there for 2 runs to complete the innings, and that has been quite an effort there from this Queensland side. They've restricted this quality New South Wales outfit to 77 runs, and they're right in the hunt here for the under-22 women's national title. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. We're live from Casey Stadium for the 2026 Australian Indoor Cricket Championships. The under-22 women's final unfolding before you. It's Queensland up against New South Wales. I'm Cameron Walter, and with me is Stephen Mogg, and what an effort we've just witnessed.
Yeah, it's been fantastic in the field. That's a really good start for the Queensland team. 77, well below par, I think, and probably below what New South Wales expected. But it is a grand final. Lower scores are usually the norm in these sort of games. Still plenty of work to do for Queensland, and New South Wales has the artillery with the ball as well to be able to create plenty of opportunities. The question will be, will they take those opportunities in the field? And if they do, and they can get some momentum going, this is going to be a really, really tight game at the back end, I think. I think probably the important thing is for Queensland is just to build a score. It's only 20 a pair they need to achieve. You know, even if you can get 15 for a pair and back your batting pair for the next pair to hit 25 or something like that.
The other thing about these two sides is the coaching element. We've got 2 very experienced coaches out there in Dan Taylor for New South Wales and Bruce Harrell for Queensland, even assisted by Alex Weeks. They play a big role in these 2 teams and their tactics, the way they build towards a final and the way they respond to this situation as well. So great for these 2 young sides to have those influences in Dan Taylor and Bruce Harrell.
Yeah, look, they are great coaches, and the teams, these 2 teams over the last couple of years have had fantastic results. And look, it is the players that make those results, but the coaches have had a massive influence on them. It's a little bit louder here, the crowd. Like I said, the crowd will swell today. A lot of the junior teams came in probably yesterday. We'll have their training session photos today for their tournament, which gets underway next week. So as the day progresses, we'll see it get a little bit louder. There'll be people everywhere. That's what you want, a big atmosphere at a grand final for Nationals.
Absolutely.
And this is such a good stadium for it as well, with the grandstand seating.
Lauren Patterson and Kiana Dunn will be opening for Queensland. Cynthia Coghlan, the New South Wales captain, she will open the bowling. And this is going to be an exciting run chase, folks. It's right on the edge of what Queensland have scored before. Here's Coghlan to get us underway. Starts with the dot ball. It'll be second ball immediately.
Yeah. This is one of the key bowlers for New South Wales. Does bowl really, really well. It's been a pretty good pair for Queensland throughout the week. They've batted together quite a few times.
An opportunity. Patterson's away. Queensland are also.
That would have been very close to a no ball to right at 2 runs.
Not a bad way to start. Kiana Dunn.
Pretty line ball. Real hard for the umpire on the angle they stand and the umpire stand. It's just pushed off the net and come right back to the receiver.
Changing direction.
Great shot. Half a chance though. Paulie needed to hit Dunn's home.
Played with that with a little bit of authority there. It was really good contact. But Pooley's, again, quality player. There's a couple of little half chances. New South Wales probably need to take one of those to get a bit of momentum going their way.
Dot order complete. What was a good start for New South Wales. They'll start their second over on second ball.
Second ball batters.
Buckley will bowl the second over. Last year's player of the series, if I'm not mistaken.
Playing pretty.
Yeah, she does bowl well.
Playing.
You said New South Wales got a fair bit of artillery with the ball.
Short and wide. Dunn helps herself to two.
They're the kind of balls you want on the second ball. Make life nice and easy. Head straight, pull a no. Does create another second ball.
Queensland have to score when it's second ball, or they lose a wicket.
Changing.
Buckley moves around the wicket. Patterson finds two through square leg. Good ball, targeting the hip. Patterson up to the challenge.
There's nothing wrong with that delivery. That's exactly where you want to be. Try and get six in that area.
Ball toss.
Snuck in.
Second ball.
The second ball once more.
The body.
Good enough. Kick it and run.
I've built a career on that.
Yeah. Final ball, Buckley's first over. That's off the net, single to close it out, 6 runs from it. Another reasonable set for Queensland, building nicely here early in the run chase.
New South Wales have created a couple of second ball opportunities, but haven't been able to capitalise on them at this stage. We talked about the second ball rule the other day. I just wonder if there's a difference in percentage of capitalisation in second ball versus third ball, whether the percentage would be similar.
Yeah, I think my anecdotal view would be that it's not similar. The number of second balls that I think have turned into wickets versus the number of third balls that have. Yeah, I'd be surprised if that was a meaningful difference.
It's just there's so much frequency with the second ball.
Yeah. Emily Aiken to bowl the third over. To Stathis, this should be out. It is the first wicket down. What created that wicket was actually a little juggle from Stathis. I think that gave Queensland the view that they could go through, but Stathis able to gather it quickly and effect a run out at the top end.
So those second efforts that make a massive difference at this level of cricket. Sometimes a misfield of what you do next is the key and does create a bit of uncertainty with the batters at times. We've seen that a couple of times throughout this game. Massive wicket for New South Wales.
Well bowled by Aiken to follow the wicket up. Creating another second ball scenario. Feet used, a little juggle there.
They had to go, second ball.
Yeah.
Good use of the feet. And what I like there again is try to play a proper cricket shot. Sometimes the tendency is if you come down the crease, really try and hit the back net. But use your feet and play a normal cricket shot. I really like that.
Gee, that's come back.
That's a fair ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
On the money. Good bowling by Atkin.
Second ball. So the last ball of the over. Queensland have to score. Oh, that should be a dead ball, shouldn't it?
Sure. Is it hit her in the head?
I think it has. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't, but yeah, that should be a dead ball. That's hit her fair in the face. So, off the deck. But through for a single. -1 off the over with New South Wales finding their first wicket. And Queensland need 20 a pair here. So they're still on track for a 20-run partnership. Big final over to this pair coming up. Real scene setter for the rest of the innings. It's going to be Grace Pooley, the bowler.
Looks like Luke, the HIA guy, is going to go down and have a check now. Like he did. He seemed unmoved earlier, so he didn't seem too worried by it. And she's smiling, so I think everything's going to be okay here.
Well, yeah, the Queensland captain has gone down and said to the umpire, that's hit her in the head, we're doing a HIA. And, yeah, so...
You did touch on this yesterday.
Yeah, look, don't get me started. I think regular viewers are well aware of my views. And, I won't bore them by rehashing that. So, the final over the pair, as I said, a real scene setter now for the rest of the innings. Grace Pooley is going to bowl it. Gunnar Dunn on strike. One shot, full face to the bat, through for a single.
That was good cricket all round. Nice bowling, nice shot, and good bit of fielding too. Got ball, second ball.
Yeah, real opportunity here for New South Wales. A bit of work from Coughlin on the 3-line. Made that spot her own over a number of years. I think would have been out just wide of the sticks.
Yeah, direct definitely out. Even if the receiver had taken that, it would have been interesting because there's a bit of bat bounce by Patterson.
False start.
A little bit of a stutter on the run up. Notice that the last ball actually, but she pushed through. Maybe building suspense.
Oh, it should be out. New South Wales can't cash in. A little bit of nerves there from Queensland. Hit and run cricket. At all the time in the world, that's an opportunity that goes begging. It will be second ball though. Oh, well bowled. Grace Pooley comes up with a wicket. And New South Wales let them know. Gee, that moved late, didn't it? Hit off pole and a big wicket here early in this run chase. Said this over will be a scene setter for the rest of the innings.
It has been. Grace Pooley, one of the better players in this age group. Showing why at the moment too with last ball.
Chance at the top end. Dunn is home. It completes the opening partnership with New South Wales. Their noses slightly in front here. The under-22 women's national final continues to unfold live from Casey Stadium. I said earlier it's the first of 3 finals coming your way here today, and hope you can stay with us throughout the day. Coming up next is the under-22 men's national final. That'll be between Western Australia, the undefeated, the red-hot Western Australia, and Queensland. At 1 o'clock, our main event begins. Part 1 will be the women's final between Queensland and Victoria. And at 3 p.m, part 2 of the main event closes out grand final day with a men's final between the Australian Capital Territory and Queensland. So in the women's final, there'll be a new champion, with South Australia knocked out last night. In the men's final, the Australian Capital Territory looking to equal the record for the most consecutive titles with 4. Queensland, well, they have other ideas. So we're expecting more cracking grand final action, all coming your way live from Casey Stadium. It's all thanks to the City of Casey, and we thank them for their support, and also Apex Sports Media for the wonderful job they're doing on the broadcast, helping us bring you these matches from Casey to the rest of Australia and indeed the world. Thanks for your company, folks. So, New South Wales, as I said, have their noses in front. Queensland certainly not out of it by any stretch. But still, 20-ish a pair from here can get them home. So
yeah, look, this pair's really vital here for both teams. New South Wales can get on top. It goes a long way to winning the game. Queensland just need to sort of build a bit of momentum going their way. And need to hit probably at least 20 in here, I think.
Inside.
Put that one down leg side for a wide. Hoglin's the bowler. Fernley and Lutley the 2 batters for Queensland.
Leg side.
Another wide. Not the start you want. Fernley and Lutley at the crease for Queensland.
Changing around the wicket.
Oh, was there to hit. I can't fault Fernley for driving that. One touch and straight back to Coughlin. And the wicket falls.
That's just a little bit unlucky, isn't it? Really made good contact there. The side sweeper's got a hand to it, just popped it up, fell right into Coughlin's hands.
Another wide. Coughlin not happy with that call. We'll have a look at it if you can. Looks pretty wide from there.
Yeah, I think that was a good call.
Two balls remain. Width used by Fernley, who finds the nets. There's a good little battle there between the two captains.
Equal on points, I think, so far.
Oh. An early miscommunication. Lutley playing the ball through square leg. Fernley not interested in the run. Dot ball in the end. Second ball will start the 6th. Chris Stathis will bowl as the pressure mounts on both sides with every ball that passes.
Big dive required. A little bit of an injury, perhaps.
Lutley just clutching a shoulder, maybe that's the part that hit the ground.
Yeah, fell a little awkwardly. Yeah, just got caught up a little bit as she dove. She seems all right, up and about.
Short and wide, it'll be a single by way of the keeper's net.
run valuable now.
Keeper's net again, a single.
A little chat between the two captains.
I think that was friendly.
I think so.
Yeah, but there was some laughs. Second ball though. They'll be out at the top. Yeah.
That'll be close to a wide, I thought.
Well, New South Wales didn't need to go to the top end there. All Robertson had to do was take the stumps at the keeper's end because the ball was called fair. And on second ball, the striker is assumed to be out. But you were talking about this last night, that you still want to see the play completed. So I actually prefer what we just saw rather than just a cheap out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just adds an element more skill to the play.
But another wicket down. Pressure right back on Queensland here. A chance at the top. Oh, it's a direct in and out. It's 2 and 2 balls. New South Wales, here they come. Let's have a look. Yeah, well short. A great bit of fielding and great over from Chris Astathis, creating those opportunities. Created the second ball. Came up with a wicket. Fed the field here. Yeah, it came on the back of maybe a bit of a miscommunication, but I'm actually surprised Queensland didn't review that.
I think they'll have a look around. I think it was out by a fair way, but...
Yeah. Look, I think it was out, but was it you talking about the tactical review? Take a bit of...
Yes, and that might have been the opportunity for it.
And, looking back at that replay, though, it's a question of whether or not the ball hit the stumps or the hand stick. So it may have been worth a review. Here's Becky Olofsson. Another second ball opportunity here. Oh, gee. Another great bit of fielding from Coughlin. Can't believe that's missed. Oh, looks like Fernley was home no matter what.
Really good field on that line, isn't she? Creates plenty of chances.
And rename it the Coughlin 3-line. Second ball beats the bat with another one down. Olofsson doing the job here. Lutfi really should have put that away. But this is what grand final pressure does.
Yeah, and the quality team that New South Wales are. New South Wales well on top at the moment. Right outside of stump. Waden missed. Another second ball.
This time, Lutfi puts it away for 2 to close out the over, but the damage done. A run out in there as well. They've lost 4 wickets, this pair. It is so crucial for the Queensland run chase now that this pair puts on a positive over, gets back to 0 and keeps Queensland in the game as long as possible.
Yeah, it looks like Queensland's making a batting change for that third pair now too. The next pair was meant to go fourth. They recognise the game's in the balance at the moment. So, yeah, really important to have a big over here. And New South Wales recognise it too with Pooley coming in the bowl.
Oh, it's an opportunity to really just take control of the final here. Here's Pooley. Back down the pitch. It'll be a dot ball and another second ball. Chance. Oh, the throw was high. Olufsen had all the time in the world. A little bit of a let off there. That's what Queensland need at the moment.
They do.
Should be out. Oh,
A bit of feeling in the front court by New South Wales.
well, certainly to get the ball in hand immediately, but probably went to the wrong end. And, well, Queensland did the right thing and didn't run. Second ball again, though. Great shot. It's a cool head there from the Queensland skipper. 2 balls remain in the partnership.
Another second ball.
Aiken misses with 3 stumps to aim at. Another let off for Queensland. But a great set of 4 from a New South Wales perspective. -2 for the partnership. And New South Wales in control. Queensland still not out of it though. The ask has become bigger than it ever has been. But it's certainly doable. This pair need 30 plus to keep Queensland in the game. It's simple maths. And your intel is that this pair in Willoughby and Wilson were down about 4th.
Yep.
But they've brought them in 3rd in an effort to get back into the game.
Yeah, it's a more experienced pair in comparison to what will now come 4th, and is a pair that can be quite aggressive needed too. So I think it's the right move. There's no point leaving this pair to last, having to chase 50 or 60.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I think you often talk about fielding sides needing to attack to come from behind. The same's true with batting. You are far better off attacking early to give yourselves every chance of winning late in the game than the game being lost in this 4-over period, because a pair, whether it's this pair or any other pair, get 20 instead of the 30 that they need.
Yeah. Robinson will be the new bowler, and my suggestion here is they may bowl her twice to this pair.
Maybe see how the first over goes.
I'm going early.
Yeah. Here's Robertson. Side the line, a dot ball. Second ball again. Probably got away with one there.
There's been a couple that have been a little bit on the iffy side.
Big shout. Just like Queensland get through. Let's have a look. Yeah,
Well in.
certainly home.
There's an edge on that, I think.
Called through. Oh, given out. Tamika Wilson immediately reviews.
I think the right decision.
We've got the highlight in front of the DRS. Stump's obstructed, so I have a feeling Yeah.
Caught safe.
Wow. I was about to say, because of the stumps constructed to the extent they were, I thought the umpire might say, well, I don't have enough evidence, but there's just enough to see what was there. So a great use of the review there from Tamika Wilson.
Another second ball now.
Second ball. Second ball.
Nice to be out. It is. New South Wales cash in this time. Wilson can't get the ball away. And wicket early in the third pair. Great bit of work. New South Wales well in control of this under-22 women's national final. And through to the back court for 4 much needed runs for Queensland. Willoughby closing that over out, turning it back into a positive. 1 run, but 7 overs remain. And Queensland more or less need 10 and over.
Yeah, the task is getting quite difficult now. No need for massive big shots at this point in time, but the key will be to lose no wickets from this point on. If they can achieve that, they give themselves every chance. Just need to give that last pair an opportunity to give them something that they can chase.
Great bit of fielding. Right option as well, just throw wasn't quite on the money.
She does absolutely own that line, doesn't she?
Yeah. You haven't seen a effective run out yet, but saving the runs is just as important, protecting that net. And also, and this is true of any position, get enough presence there, get enough touches, get enough clean in hand, you put doubt in the mind of the batsman whether there's a run there. So you create these second balls, you save a run every now and then. Here is a second ball opportunity. Push to Coughlin, that'll be out. Great bit of work. Wilson reviews again. It was a gather, not a direct hit, so.
Pretty close.
Yeah. That's out. There it is. We're just talking about Coughlin on the 3 line. What I liked about that is she knew she had time to get into the receiver. Coughlin didn't attempt to hit the sticks, focused on the service, and as you saw from the DRS, perfect timing. So Queensland in deep trouble now. What a response this has been from New South Wales. Queensland did a great job with the ball in the field to restrict New South Wales to 77, which is probably 50 less than I thought they would score.
Yep.
New South Wales have come out and responded in amazing fashion. Coughlin again, indecisive about which end to go to. Could have gone to either, probably.
Absolute weapon there. I think it's the experience of New South Wales that's the difference at the moment.
Certainly, yeah. Oh, what a shout. Didn't have the ball. Robertson effectively giving herself up. It's been reviewed. I think Robertson has more or less conceded this wasn't out based on a reaction. Well, she's pushed the ball through the stumps, has she? That's good enough.
I don't believe the ball actually hit the stumps. I think she dropped it to the side. I don't have any evidence, so it's not out. It's inconclusive. Yeah, correct. It's inconclusive. Keep your review.
So the explanation from the umpire was that he thinks she dropped it to the side.
Therefore, inconclusive.
Yeah.
So original decision stays, and the review is retained.
Tamika, it's over. It's over.
Well,
Second ball.
either way, this partnership remain in some real trouble here, in the negatives, and Queensland's still 70 runs away. So
Big 2 overs required.
yeah. Well, that really had to go. Instead, it's out. New South Wales with one hand on the 2026 shield.
Did make a bold curl earlier, and so she bowled 2 in this skin as well. Good cricket shot.
Well, they've got to go now. Really have to try and pepper this backcourt as much as they can and just not hit it too straight.
I don't think that if you need to go hard, you can still play the ball along the ground.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to go aerial. Just hit it hard. Hit it hard into the corners. Get some 3s, get some 4s.
I think this is one of the dangers of changing your batting lineup too. Is, and don't get me wrong, I support if that's what happened. I think it was the right move. But the pair comes in third instead of fourth with a mindset change, because they now think, okay, we've got a very different job to do. Spills into the back net for 4. And maybe that causes them to force the issue a little earlier than they needed to. It's all a pretty mental game.
It is.
Nice ball for Robertson.
They all around that one.
Brings you over to an end, just 2 runs from it. They're going to need a big over here, Queensland, if the last pair is going to have any chance.
Yeah, it needs to be 20 plus. At least, probably.
Yeah, well, they've got to get into the 20s without question. His second ball, and gets through for a single, bowling Tyra Cooper.
Bowling a little bit short, but under the circumstances, probably not a bad option. Just doesn't allow the 2 Queensland batters to free their arms and go to the back net, or it becomes very difficult to do so.
Next side.
A few more of those will help Queensland.
Second ball.
Another second ball scenario here.
Went big on that one.
Yeah, got away with it.
They just got a little edge on it, perhaps.
2 balls remain in this partnership. Queensland well behind on the run rate now.
Next side.
Bold.
Yeah, it's come off the body onto the sticks. Let's have a look. Another wicket down. Yeah. New South Wales, well, they've done it again.
Last ball. Leg side. Rebound.
Brings the partnership to a close, just 5 runs from it. New South Wales 4 overs away from back-to-back titles now here in the under-22 women's. It's Smith and Kremen heading to the court to close out the innings for Queensland. Don't forget, folks, plenty more grand final action to come your way live from Casey Stadium. Coming up next in a little over half an hour's time, it is the under-22 men's final between Western Australia and Queensland. At 1 p.m, it's the women's final between Queensland and Victoria. And at 3 p.m, the men's final, the Australian Capital Territory up against Queensland. So please stay with us throughout the morning and afternoon to close out 2026 Indoor Cricket National Championships. It's all ahead of the junior tournament starting tomorrow. But tonight, the Hall of Fame and presentation dinner from 7 p.m. There'll be a special announcement at 7 p.m. to kick off the evening, followed by the presentations and the induction of 2 new members of Indoor Cricket's Hall of Fame. That event will be live streamed, so I invite you to take a look on our YouTube channel from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Again, kicking off with a special announcement. The 4 overs left in this match. It's all over bar the shouting. It's all, well, just a matter of what the final margin is now.
Players ready.
Phoebe, sorry.
I was going to say it would be an amazing chase.
Phoebe Smith on strike, Kremen at the non-strikers end, and Olafson gets us back underway.
Yeah, I just don't think these 2 batters for Queensland probably have enough back net in them to be able to do it. They both play well, but...
Oh, I think the other thing is that third pair are a good example. They certainly do have the capability to hit the back net. New South Wales just weren't bowling loose enough that they could. That one inside the line. It'll be second ball.
Oh. It's been a few.
Replay says otherwise.
Yeah, it's been a few. Signal from the batters that one kept a little low.
No feet, eating the bat.
Last ball. Second ball.
In the air, falls safe. Riding a bit of luck, Queensland. On second ball, to close out the over, 7 runs from it.
Yeah, there was aggressive intent there from Jess Kremen.
Chris Stathis bowl her second over.
Players ready. Play.
Well start.
Second ball, guys. Second ball.
Yeah, they bowled really well throughout the majority of this New South Wales. A couple of extras, probably not as many as when Queensland bowl. They've been clinical and their fielding's been excellent.
Second ball. Right short. Down up, pull shot for 2.
Second ball. Second ball.
Another second ball scenario. Push through the gap, no run. Be another dot ball, another second ball.
Second ball. Last ball.
Driven into the non-striker. There'll be a single.
1 over.
2 overs remain now in the final. Standing room only here, Casey Stadium.
Still pretty early in the day too.
Yeah.
Could be a pretty full house here later today. I think there'll be a decent crowd for that Open Ladies game as well.
Yeah.
Home state playing.
Yep. Liz Buckley to bowl the penultimate over of the final. Oh, Coghlan doesn't miss out. This time with a direct hit. Sushi's position quite deep. Good position to flick down the stumps. The ownership continues. Another stat from Tony Vandenelson. I believe he said this is the 4th year in a row that Queensland have had a team in all 4 division finals, which is quite an achievement, I say, to the Queensland president. Yeah, and so that's congratulations to Queensland for that effort, continuing to be the benchmark at the national level.
Well, last year I believe there was 4 as well, but came home with 0 trophies.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Well, I will, and hopefully we're going to change that today. But look, it's just an amazing effort to make a grand final anyway. So
yeah,
I'm proud of all the players from Queensland and every other state too. Like it's the quality of these tournaments are improving as they go, and some of the other teams are now getting opportunities and pushing into finals as well. So as much as my heart bleeds maroon, I'm also about the sport and making sure the sport's strong and doing well as well. So.
Another dot ball. Just more illustration throughout this innings of how tight New South Wales have bowled.
It's almost been a wide or a perfect delivery, or close to. They've been very disciplined in the field as well. But full credit to them, they've played really, really well. They probably came off batting, you thought probably a little bit under par. We've liked a few more, but they've come out here and put on an absolute clinic with the ball. Credit to them and their coaching staff.
So 1 over to come here in the final. Six balls separating New South Wales from back-to-back titles. Talked a few times about the experience of the cohort they have out there. They've used every ounce of that experience here today.
Yeah, as we touched on earlier, this team wouldn't be too out of place in the Open Women's Division. I'm unsure how many age out or whether they're all top end or what the story is, but
I'd say most of them probably will age out, but my message to them is you've succeeded at the 22s. I want to see them. I want to see them stick with the sport. I want to see them in that New South Wales Open Women's side back next year, peppered with these players and vying for a title at the Opens level. So laying down that challenge to these future stars.
Yeah, and everything I've seen, I think they'll be very competitive in that age group.
Here's Tyra Cooper to close out the match. Oh, direct hit, another wicket down, Aitken. This time it is on the other side of the 3 line. Catching Kremen short. And another wicket down late in the match.
Yeah, they get to really enjoy these last few deliveries now. They know that they've got this one wrapped up.
What I like about that wicket too is the celebration from New South Wales. You often see when there's a bit of a blowout like this, you get a late wicket and there's they were as pumped for that wicket as they were for their first.
Yeah, it does mean a lot to them.
Yeah, I think that's a preview of how much they're going to enjoy this national title. Smith has the ball re-bowled. Got to get your money's worth.
Yeah, exactly right.
Final ball now of the national final. The wide, you're going to have it again. You pay your $15.
Maybe a little bit more than $15 to come to these tournaments. But yeah, why not?
Last ball. And there it is. New South Wales are your back-to-back under-22 women's national champions. Well, running out victors in a big way in the end. It's been a great performance. Queensland gave themselves every chance with a brilliant performance with the ball in the field. They just couldn't counteract this excellent performance from New South Wales in the defence of their 77. So commiserations to Queensland. I know they'll be disappointed, but congratulations to a stellar New South Wales side. Folks, you can stick around on the stream and see the Shield presented, but we'll wrap up on commentary. Don't forget, coming up next from 11 o'clock, it is the under-22 men's final between Western Australia and Queensland. But until then, for Stephen Mogg, for Dave and Juddy and the team at Apex Sports Media, and for everyone here at the Australian Indoor Cricket Championships, I'm Cameron Walter. Thanks for watching.
gentlemen, please put your hands together for our two grand finalists after a wonderful London 22 women's grand final. Now, commiserate Queensland tournament. I know we'll see them again in future years. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the 2026 under 22 women runners-up, Queensland. And of course, brings us to our champions. What a fantastic performance today, defending 77 and doing it in style and going back to back. As we present the shield, ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, and still the under 22 women's national champions, New South Wales.